solution to that is to encourage as many of those perspectives as possible, so we can have a more holistic historical group.
Just when thinking about schools and how history is taught in schools, is that it's important, I guess, and this is my view, but it's important to understand that if history is taught well in schools, it isn't only about the content. It's also about the skills that you're teaching kids. The skills of evaluating the sources of information, of understanding bias, understanding interpretations. And so, if I think if those skills are in place, then, kids are more likely to be able to, recognize that a history has been coming from a particular point of view, and that's been written if it's done by government.
Okay, Dylan Ray, I'm going to have to stop you there, but thank you so much for coming on and sharing that with us. Dylan Ray from Cape Town. I want to thank also Dr. Hannah Diamond from Bath University, Dr. Chris Rampasad, Dr. Indavar Kamtekar, historian at Jawaharlal Nehru University, and also Augusto, who joined us from Buenos Aires. We've been talking about history. It's been a hugely historic week for Australia. Julia Gillard is their first female Prime Minister after a surprise leadership vote in the ruling Labour Party ousted Kevin Rudd. But never mind the so-called coup that unseated Mr. Rudd, the most of you have concentrated on the fact that Julia is pretty obviously a woman. So why is it such a big deal? We've been listening in on Australians talking today about how they found out.
It's a momentous day for Australian women. I mean, even though Australia and New Zealand were the first countries in the world to give women the vote, they're very misogynistic places. It's very blokey down under. All those jokes that men tell about what's Australian foreplay, are you awake, love? And why are there women? So men have got something to lie down on while they have sex. They're the kind of jokes we grew up on. So to have a female Prime Minister is just so exciting for us. What it means is women are no longer going to get concussion hitting our head on the glass ceiling, nor are we expected to clean it while we're up there. She does have a very